Hi, welcome back to Dan Gutman's The Homework Machine. We are about to start chapter 3. I wonder if we're going to find out who's sending emails to Brenton. Chapter 3, November. Miss R. Every so often I have one of the parents come into the class and talk about what they do for a living. Sam was very proud of his father, and he brought him to talk about the military. It was quite interesting, really. Judy, grade 5. Snick's dad came in with his uniform and a gun and everything. Can you imagine a gun in school? I thought it was horrible. Why did we have to learn about war and killing? Sam, grade 5. Judy was all obnoxious, saying the world would be a better place if we just had peace and all that hippie stuff. My dad was cool about it. He told her that sometimes a nation has to defend itself, and if you don't, your enemies will just roll over you. She says that all war wasn't like that, and he told her some is. What did she know about war anyway? He really told her off. Miss R., 5th grade teacher. I thought it was a wonderful debate. Arguments are not necessarily bad things. They allow people to hear other points of view. The students were really into it. I let them form their own opinions. Kelsey, grade 5. Snick's dad and Judy went at it for like a long time. It was great. We got to miss math. Sam, grade 5. I walk into class one day and the first person I see is Kelsey. Her hair is pink. Pink! Who dyes their hair pink? She looks like a cartoon character or something. Man, you dye your hair pink and you might as well carry a big sign that says, "Pay attention to me." I couldn't believe it. Judy Douglas, grade 5. Snick told me to get a load of Kelsey, and I saw that hideous hair. At first I thought she used that spray-on stuff and it washes off in a week or so, but it was the real thing. Can you imagine? Well, I thought it was just awful at first. I can't imagine why anyone would want to deface themselves like that. I can't imagine anyone's parent letting a child our age do that. I thought about it some more, though. It occurred to me that I didn't like it when people judge me by the color of my skin. I shouldn't judge anyone by the color of their hair. Kelsey, grade 5. So I dyed my hair. Big whoop. They all acted like I cut off my arm or something. It was a birthday present. My mom dyes her hair so she'll look younger. So she couldn't really argue that I wanted to dye my hair. Whatever. I thought you wanted to know about the homework machine. Miss R., grade 5. 5th grade is hard. Kids have to express their individuality. Pink hair, blue hair, it doesn't matter to me. As long as they pay attention, complete their assignments, and try their best. They can do what they want with their hair. Our school goes all the way from K to grade 12, but the older grades have their own part of the building. When they reach 5th grade, the kids also almost think that they rule the school. You know what I mean? They're going to be moving up to middle school, where they will be the little kids again. They want to enjoy being top dog while they still have time. Some of them, anyway. I really didn't see much of a difference during the first marking period. Sam was struggling with both his grades and his attitude. Kelsey was doing okay, but not great. Judy scored in the 90s on all her assignments. Brenton never got less than 100. I told the kids what I always tell them. Hard work pays off. The harder you work, the better you will do. I think that applies to everything in life. Sam, grade 5. Well, right away I decided that I have to find a way to use the homework machine to do my homework for me. Why not? When cars were invented, people didn't keep their horses and buggies, did they? When the telephone was invented, people didn't keep sending telegrams. When the computer was invented, people gave up their typewriters. Same thing here. I just want to keep it between me and Brenton, but Judy and Kelsey already know about the homework machine, so I had to include them. Judy, grade 5. It was Snick who called a meeting with Kelsey and me in the playground after school one day. It was like he had his whole speech all planned out. He said that there were only 4 people in the whole wide world who knew about the homework machine. The 3 of us and Brenton, of course. He said we should keep it that way. I asked him what he had in mind. That was when he said we should all use the homework machine to do our homework. Well, I didn't like the idea at all. I got A's. I've made the honor roll every year. I don't need any machine to do my homework for me. I didn't need any help. Snick said to me, "Sure you get A's, but you have to work so hard to get them. Wouldn't you like to take it a little easy for a change? Wouldn't you like to have more time to do other things besides homework? For all your work, you're still only the 2nd smartest kid in the class. Brenton is the smartest, and he doesn't have to do any homework at all. He got a machine that does it for him. Is that fair to you?" Snick may not be the smartest kid in the world, but he's a good talker. He got me thinking. Maybe Brenton got better grades than me because he had a machine doing his homework for him. That's not exactly fair. The playing field wasn't level. After thinking it over for a long time, I said, okay, let's tell Brenton and see if he'll let us use the homework machine. Kelsey Donnelly. I said, sure, whatever, include me in. There's nothing good on TV after school anyway. Sam, grade 5. So I figured Brenton's not going to just let us use his machine for free. What would be in it for him? We would have to pay him or give him something. That's only fair. But I don't have any money, so I think, what does this kid need more than anything else? What does he not have? And the answer is obvious. He doesn't have friends. Maybe he let us use the homework machine if we became his friends. Brenton, grade 5. When Snick came up to me during recess and said he wanted to talk about the homework machine, I had a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. I thought he was going to blackmail me. I thought he was going to tell me that unless I let him use the homework machine, he was going to tell Miss R about it and get me in trouble. But he didn't say that at all. Instead, he said that if I let him use the homework machine to do his homework, he would be my friend. As if the one thing in the world that I really wanted was for Sam Dawkins to be my friend. Sam Dawkins, grade 5. Well, Brenton just laughs in my face. He says, I don't need friends. You don't have to be my friend if you want to use the homework machine. That's fine. Just come over anytime and use it. He doesn't ask for anything in return. I didn't get it. How could he have gotten just about anything out of me? For all his smarts, the guy doesn't know how to cut a deal. Fine with me. That was the way I looked at it. If somebody's going to give you something for nothing, take it. Judy, grade 5. The three of us rode our bikes over to Brenton's house after school that day. His mom kind of looked at us like she couldn't believe we were back. She made us popcorn and some of those slice and bake cookies with designs on them. They were yummy. It was all so easy. Miss R had given us a worksheet with a bunch of questions about the Grand Canyon on it. We didn't even bother looking anything up. Brenton just slipped the worksheet into the scanner, and a few minutes later, the worksheet popped out of the printer with the answers on it, like magic. Brenton had each of us produce a handwriting sample, and he scanned our handwriting into the computer. Then he programmed it to print out separate sheets with the answers printed in our own handwriting. It was impossible to tell that we hadn't filled out the worksheets ourselves. Our homework was done in no time. Kelsey. When Brenton gave us my worksheet with the answers on it, I pulled $1 out of my backpack and handed it to him. I figured the least I could do was give him $1 for doing my homework for me and saving me an hour of work. But he wouldn't take it. He said, don't be silly. We used him. I admit it. We used him all year long, but it's not like he's getting nothing out of it. We had some fun. Well, that is it for this part of Chapter 3. Tune in next time and we'll finish it up. Bye.